Hello, this is Mike with Csspecs Magazines. Just wanted to show the JTS-12 magazine, the difference between it and a Cyca 12 magazine. They do use a Cyca 12 kind of pattern magazine. It really does look like, you know, the old tried and true Cyca 12 mag. You know, it's a $120 factory original mag, and this is a hard mag to beat in any regard. This is a fantastic poly magazine, metal reinforced and all that. But this is a GTS 12 5-round magazine, and a lot of people have been using their JTS 12s with SGM magazines and Pro Mags. I unfortunately don't have a Pro Mag, but people have been using them. And they've been some people have voiced the question of why would they buy our version of magazine that we've made for the JTS 12. Why would you buy that if you can use a Pro Mag? And I'm going to show kind of the reason why I think that there are long-term durability issues with using either an SGM or Pro Mag, Cyca Mag in these shotguns. And the reason is they weren't really designed for this shotgun. Now, the company says you can use them in this, and they do feed, but I think there are going to be durability issues. So I'm going to kind of show the reason why. First thing I'm going to show you this SGM, looks like I think a 10 or 12. And you can see that there's no modifications been done. This is as they come in the wrapper, at least as they came in the wrapper a couple years ago. I'm going to go ahead and insert it in, and it locks in. And it has a little bit of play, and all mags are going to have a little bit of play, but especially when this isn't really made for it. Now, I'm going to pull a magazine toward the back, all right, to illustrate something, which is that they have a lot of movement in them. And I'm going to look inside the front catch here. I don't know if you can tell me when it focuses. Can you see that yet?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you'll notice that it's almost popping out. And I'm going to try to mark that. Can you hold the flashlight too? And I'm going to get a little tool in there and mark this just so you can see, because it's hard to kind of get scaling on this. Crap. Okay, I'm putting a little scratch in the plastic. Okay, now we're going to pop the mag out and see where that scratch is. Okay. And you can see the scratch is right there on the edge, and you can see that little bit of peeled plastic. So I think I inserted this a couple times, so you can kind of see it's wearing, but it's holding by like a 32nd of an inch, if that, of the edge of the plastic magazine. So I just think there's some durability issues. I think I even fired a couple rounds with this magazine, and you can see right on the edge, that's all that's holding it. It's just this little tiny bit of material right on the surface, and you can even see it's kind of rolling already. How long will that last? I really don't know. Maybe it'll last tens of thousands of rounds. I don't think so, but maybe. I'm not going to say it's wrong to use them. All right, another magazine is, this is a keepshooting.com magazine. I love these from my Cyca 12. They're like $10 sometimes. They'll have sales on them. I think they're like $20 normally, but even still, real dirt cheap. It's a little fat to get it in the magazine well. All right, you lock it in, and everything feels okay. But if you pull it back, like what happened during the course of recoil, again, I'm going to show you with the light. You can see that front catch. You can see the kind of the shiny surface, and it's kind of hard to get it to focus. All right, I'm going to go ahead and scratch that again. Again, this one's smooth. This one has not been used in a JTS mag or a JTS shotgun, so it doesn't have any scuffing or scratching. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull that out and show you the scratch pattern. And you can see that's the line from the Cyca 12. You can see a line right there, right up at the edge. So this one is holding by all of about a heavy 16th, maybe almost an eighth, and you can see how much material is here. It is just a fraction of a paper-thin little wedge of plastic. I just don't think it's going to be durable in the long term in this shotgun. In a Cyca 12, I've had these for, I don't know, 10 years. They work great. Now we're going to move to this magazine. I would think you'd be insane to buy this magazine to use in your JTS 12, because this, like 4 of these will cost more than the gun, and they don't fit real good because they're wide because they're a Cyca 12 mag. So let's wrestle it on in there. I hate doing collectible. All right, I'm going to pull it up. That's right. These have a smaller catch, so this one actually popped out. So I can't tell you how much it popped out by, or how much it, I guess I could put it back and it could kind of, it misses by a 1/16. So it has a 1/16 of clearance, and other than, ouch, other than being stuck in there because it's too wide for the magazine weld, it doesn't work. Even though it's a really expensive mag, it's a great Cyca 12 magazine. I would say they're even better than our Cyca 12 magazine. I'm kind of biased, so down. Yeah, better than our Cyca 12 magazines. They're really expensive. They're collectible. They're not imported anymore. So, I mean, if you want to buy our product, go for it. But it's a really nice mag. It just doesn't work in this gun. Now, as far as our magazine, I'm going to point out a couple of the features on it. It has a thin but milled steel lug, so it's holding on by just a little bit against another steel surface inside. So it's steel on steel, and this is a slightly softer steel. That it's what we use on catches, so it doesn't wear out parts on the gun. All right, and then on the back it has these two wedges that take over, because on the JTS magazine, you'll note their feed lips go all the way back. See that right there on the feed lip where it runs all the way past the back of the plastic of the magazine? That actually locks into a component that's stamped inside the gun. All right, so let's go ahead and lock ours in. And I'm going to say that these are just a little, they have a little bit of a trick to unlocking and locking them. You'll learn it real fast. Just give yourself a few chances before you declare them really hard to extract. And I'm going to go ahead and show the amount of movement forward and back. And, okay, you can look down inside there, and you'll see that the metal meets right up to it, right up to the metal block. I'm going to reef this all the way back, and you can see there's a 1/64 of an inch or so of gap there, and that's it. So you got the rest of it is bearing on it, and that's because this magazine was made for this shotgun, so it's going to be a little bit more reliable for fit. As far as unlocking, you need to rock it forward and then pull it backwards to unlock that front catch. If you do the motion correctly, you only need about one finger to extract the magazine. I mean, it's just lifting the weight of the magazine out of the gun. There's no load here. You just have to tip it forward a little bit and then pull it straight out. So it's actually really easy to get it out. If you're wrestling a whole lot, slow down and feel for the motion where it unlocks and pulls out. It will actually come out very smooth. All right, thanks for watching.